Nrsimho, Jaya Prahlad Nrsimho. Jaya Gaura-Nitāy, Jaya Gaura-Nitāy, Gaura-Nitāy, Jaya Gaura-Nitāy. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Srimad-Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 7. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpa Kashya Punastani Kalpadani Visarjami Aham. Sarva Bhutani, all created entities, Kaunteya, or son of Kunti. Pratrim, nature, Yanti, enter, Mamikam, my, Kalpakshaya, at the end of millennium. How you say? Millennium. Millennium. Okay. Punaha, again. Tani, all those. Kalpadani, the kalpadu. In the beginning of the millennium. Visajami, create. Aham, I. O son of Kunti, at the end of the millennium, all material manifestations enter into my nature. And at the beginning of the another millennium, by my potency, I create them again. So, purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. The creation, maintenance, and inhalation of this material cosmic manifestation are completely depend on the supreme will of the personality of Godhead. At the end of millennium means at the death of Brahma. Brahma lives for 100 years, and his one day is calculated at, how you count this, 4, how you say this, 4.300 and 6 zeros. How you say this in English? Billion? How you, 4,300,000? No.
Billion.
Huh?
Billion?
4,300,000 million of our earthly years. His night is of the same duration. His mouth consists of 30 such days, 30, his month consists of 30 such days and nights, and his year of 12 months. His month consists of 30 such days and nights, 30 days and nights, and his year of 12 months. After 100 such years, when Brahma dies, the devastration or inhalation takes place. This means that the energy manifested by the Supreme Lord is again wound up in himself. Then again, when there is need to manifest the cosmic world, it is done by his will. Bahu Shyam. Although I am one, I shall become many. This is the Vedic Panomi Aprohima Chandrodaya Upanishad 6.2.3. He expands himself in this material energy, and the whole cosmic manifestation again takes place. O son of Kunti, at the time of millennium, all material manifestations enter into my nature, and at the beginning of another millennium, by my potency, I create them again. So one year, how is it? 1 day of Brahma is one year of the earthly planet? No. How is it? His mouth consists of 12 such. Anyway, so this, as Krishna says that he appears millennium after millennium when to establish the religious principles, to protect his devotees and to protect the religious principles, dharma. And when the devastation takes place, Lord Shiva makes dance, and by this the whole destruction takes place, and everything enters into Vishnu's body again. And when there is again creation, Krishna, from him emanates everything again, then the world is manifested. No? So Manvantara Avatar and all this like Supata and Manu, they were the first progeny when Krishna created them, and this world has to be developed. So they were the ones who were in charge of developing the earth with progeny, with everything. So it was a time of when what happened is that how now is you must have heard that is now Kumbh Mela, Maha Kumbh Mela. What it means that? Now there's a story behind it. When one time Durvasa Muni had a beautiful garland, and this garland, and then at that time he was just walking, and at that time Indra came with his elephant. So he was very pleased to see Indra, so he thought he wanted to present the garland to Indra. But Indra, he took the garland and put it on the neck of elephant. And elephant took it out and stumbled it on his feet. And Durvasa Muni, he saw that. He became very offended. Yeah, never offend Durvasa Muni. When some devotee is very angry, be careful. So he cursed Indra, that he becomes, because he's the king of Indra Loka, he lose everything. He's opulent, and so all the demigods lost everything. No? And Bali Maharaj, he defeated all the demigods because of that, because they were cursed by Durvasa Muni. So they became powerless, the demigods. So then Bali Maharaj could defeat them. So they were all defeated. And so they were wandering in the forest. They didn't have place to stay. So then Vishnu said to Indra that you go to Bali Maharaj and you said that you and demons and demigods together churn the ocean. And from this ocean, nectar will appear. And by drinking this nectar, everybody become immortal. So then Bali Maharaj said, no, we don't need that, because we have Sukracharya. You know, Sukracharya is the spiritual master of demons, and he had, he achieved the Sanjivini mantra. By Sanjivini mantra, one can, by chanting that mantra, one can make any person alive. So he said, we have that, we have Sukracharya. If one of us dies, then he brings us back to life. No? So then that's why demigods lose everything, because when there was a war and then demons die, Sukracharya goes there and chant this mantra and make everybody alive again. And this is another story. It was not easy to get this mantra, Sanjivini mantra. He has to go very, very deep meditation. He went to Lord Shiva to get this Sanjivini. And Lord Shiva said he has to, for some years, he has to stand and he has to no eating, no drinking, and he has to eat the smoke of the grass and everything, Durga, you know, they make a big pile of fire and the smoke comes and he has to drink this smoke only. And that's heavy, you know, the smoke. And this he did it and pleased Lord Shiva. And that's why he got this Sanjivini mantra, Sukracharya. So then the Indra said that yes, that's true, that he has a Sanjivini mantra. But what happens if he dies? Then who will bring you back to life? And then Bali Maharaj said, yeah, this is a very good point. So they said, okay, then what? Then we have to churn the ocean together, because one party cannot churn the ocean. It's not possible. So then they took the Mandar mountain as a churning mountain. Garud took this big mountain in the middle of the ocean. He put in the middle of the ocean. And then Vasuki snake became a rope. They took as a Vasuki to rope around the Mandar mountain. But then what happened is that the mountain was very heavy. So there was no balance, so it was going like that. So how can you, it has to be established that you can churn the Mandar mountain to churn the ocean. So then Krishna took a form of kurma. Because he has so much itching sensation on his back, so he said, oh, I become kurma. Kurmas, the skin is very hard, yeah? Became a huge kurma. And he went under the Mandar mountain to balance, that the mountain is balanced. It doesn't. So, and then the demigods and demons, they started. So the demons, demons took the tail of the Vasuki. And the mouth of the Vasuki, the demigods supposed to take. And if they take, they will burn, because when Vasuki will be churned, the fire will come from his mouth. So the demigods can burn into ashes. So then they have to use their nice intelligence, and they say to, look, you are demons, you are so highly elevated people, and this tail of the Vasuki is the lower part of the body, but the head is the main part. So you are the great personalities, so you should take the mouth part of the Vasuki, and we'll take the tail because we are lower people, And so the demons, they got very proud, if you want to make demons proud, you just glorify them, So then said, yeah, that's a good idea. So they took the mouth part of the Vasuki and they started to churn. They put around and then they were churning. Yeah? And by churning, the smoke, the fire of the Vasuki, the demons are burned. But then Sukracharya make them alive again. So to save the demigods, they did this trick. Otherwise, who will make them again alive? Nobody. No? So then this ocean was churned. You know what came out first from the ocean? What came out first? Poison. Poison came out. So then the poison was so heavy that it started to choke everybody. And so they left everybody and ran. And demigods ran back to Sukracharya. And then demons went to Sukracharya and said that there is halahal, the poison has appeared. And so no need to churn ocean now. We are not going to do that now. And then Sukracharya said, just wait. Vishnu will arrange something. Because Vishnu wants that ocean is churned and nectar comes out. So then demigods went to Lord Vishnu. And then they went to Lord Shiva, because Shiva is very merciful and he has snakes on his body and so. And then they request Lord Shiva to take care of this poison. So they did it. He came and he drank the poison. No? So then what he did is that while he was drinking, some drops fall, like snakes, scorpions, some herbs. They had these poison drops, so they became poisonous. From that, the snakes, scorpions, some other insects, many things, like some plants, they are also very poisonous, if you don't know. So like that, they because of the drops of the poison. So then Lord Shiva drank the poison and kept the poison on his neck. He didn't swallow it. He still had it on his. So that's why his throat become blue in color. So he's called Nilkantha. Nil means blue in color. Kantha means neck. So then, so many things came out from the ocean, like Mother Tulsi, Surabhi diamonds, different herbs came out, Lakshmi Maya came out, na? And then at the end, Dhanvantari came with the kalash, with a pot. This is called kumbha, pot, and there was a nectar inside. So then all the demigods and demons, they ran. And demons are powerful. They snatched the nectar pot from Dhanvantari and started to run. So the son of Indra, Jayanta, then sometimes the demigods would snatch, sometimes the demigods would snatch. So when the demigods snatched the pot, Jayanta, he took and he ran very fast, because he knew that if demons gets the nectar, they will have no chance. So then, while he was running, the drops of nectar fall in 4 places in India. One is in Ujjain, where we have ISKCON temple, Ujjain. One in Prayag, one in Haridwar, and one in Kashi. So 4 places the nectar of drops fall. So in Prayag is called Prayagaraja, king of all the rivers, Prayag. There are 3 rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. This is three sangam with 3 rivers. So then, what happened is that then you know the story that the demons got the nectar, so the demigods went back to Vishnu for help, and Vishnu came as a Mohini Murti, and he gave the drink, all the nectar to the demigods. And Rahu, he found out that this Mohini is giving nectar to demigods and Somaras to demons. So then he slowly changed his form, became a demigod, and sit in between sun god and moon god. And this is Rahu. That's why we have eclipse. You hear, so moon eclipse, sun eclipse. That's why. And then this sun god and moon god, they found out that this is not a demigod, this is Rahu, demon. And Mohini Murti gave her the nectar, and he drank, and before he went in the body, sun god said, Mohini Murti, this is not demigod, this is demon. So he took Sudarshan Chakra and chopped the head. So the little nectar was in his neck, so the head part became mortal. No? So that's why Rahu, between sun and moon, this is how it starts, eclipse. And then, then what happened is that this festival started Kumbha. There is a Kumbha Mela and Maha Kumbha Mela. And this time is Maha Kumbha Mela after 144 years. 12 months times 12. It comes the Maha Kumbha Mela. Now, what is in the Prayag, the biggest Kumbha Mela. And there are millions and millions and millions of people here. And all the Nanga Babas, who are meditated in Himalayas, they come to this Kumbha Mela. And you see, to have their darshan, and after that they go back in the Himalaya and start to meditate. They are very, they're very powerful personalities, and there are sadhus who are very devoted, most of them time devoted to Lord Krishna. So that's why this year there is a Mahakumbha Mela in Prayag. So if you see in the YouTube, there are thousands and thousands of people go to bath in the Ganga, to get purified, to get Mother Ganga makes everybody free from sinful activities. So what happened is Mother Ganga, when Sagara's sons, King Sagara, he wanted to do yagya, big Ashwamedha yagya. inside, in this yajna, the horse has been, they take a horse, and this horse goes from one town to other town, one country to other, and the kings who are in charge, if they catch the horse, then they have to fight with the king. So they allow the horse to go. They said, yes, we are happy that you do Ashwamedha Yajna. Then what happened is that the horse came into Kapila's ashram. And and they could not find the horse. So he ran to Kapila, and he was, actually Indra, he stole the horse. Because sometimes Indra thinks that if he does the Ashwamedha Yajna, then he will become the king of the Indra. So Indra want to stop this, becoming, the yajna can be successful. So he stole the horse, and he came at the Kapila Muni's ashram, and he tied the horse by the tree, and he left. So the sons of Sagara, 68,000 sons he had, so they were looking for the horse. So then they were looking, and they came to Kapila Muni's ashram, and they saw the horse. So they thought that Kapila Muni stole the horse. So they started to speak, offended Kapila Muni. And Kapila Muni was in meditation, and he woke up, and he see what's happening. He burned all these 60,000 princess in ashes by his power, because he offended. So then King Sagara, he wanted to make his sons free, because they are born now. Yeah? So then, but then one has to bring the Ganga to purify. So he could not do it. After him came other son, Dilip came, he could not do it. Then came other king. After 3 generations, 4th came Bhagira Muni. And he took the challenge. And he went on meditation in Himalayas to please Mother Ganga. First to please Vishnu and then Ganga. And then Lord Vishnu, Mother Ganga was pleased by his meditation. So Lord Vishnu said to Mother Ganga, so now we have to go to the earthly planet. And Mother Ganga said, actually I don't want to go to earthly planet. But as you say, but who will, okay, I will purify everybody. They will bath in me. They will put all their sins in me. But then how will I get purified? And then Lord Vishnu said, when the devotees bath in you, you will get purified. So then Mother Ganga started to come. But then Mother Ganga said to Bhagirath that I need something that somebody holds me. Otherwise, because of my power of the water and power, the whole world will be destroyed. So somebody has to hold me, and then I can flow slowly. So then Bhagirath went again meditation, Lord Shiva. He did meditation of Lord Shiva and pleased Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva got pleased, and he said, yes, I will, the Mother Ganga can descend, and I will hold in my jata, hair. No? He opened his hair, and Mother Ganga came with very powerful force. No? And Lord Shiva just hold and closed the jata. And Mother Ganga could not flow. He closed it, No? And then Bhagirath again prayed to Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva just opened little of his hair, and from Ganga came. So in front is Bhagirath, and behind comes Ganga. Bhagirath was on his chariot driving, and Mother Ganga was following him. So he brought where his forefathers were burned to ashes, that to make them deliver. So this was done, and then Mother Ganga and Bhagirath was still going and came to the ashram of Janava. And Janava saw big force of water coming. He can finish his heart and everything. So he did like this and swallow all Mother Ganga. He swallowed whole Ganga in his stomach. So powerful were the sages. No? And then Bhagirath, look, where's Mother Ganga, So he understood and he prayed to Janava. And Janava allowed Mother Ganga to come out of his ears. So that's why one of the name of Ganga is Jahnavi, because she appeared from Janava's ears. That's why it's called Jahnavi. So then she started to flow out of his ears, and again the routine then Bhagirath brought to every place, different place, and then Mother Ganga started to flow in all directions. So this is how Mother Ganga appeared. And so this is Prayag, no? This Prayag, Mother Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati, this is the conjunction of three rivers. Now in this Kali Yuga, you don't see Saraswati. She disappeared, the river Saraswati. But there is a junction in Prayag when you see that there are three colors of water. Yamuna is bluish, Saraswati is little whitish, and Ganga is little brownish, something like that. So this is how the three rivers came the junction in the Prayag. So there are also other Kumbh Melas happening. Every 3 years, one time Kumbh Mela is appearing in one is in Prayag, also after 3 years, and one is in Haridwar, one is in Jain, and in Kashi. So every 3 years, this is called Kumbh Mela. Then there is then comes every 6 years also, and this is called also, and then after 12 times 12 years is the Maha Kumbh Mela, and this is after 144 years. This big Kumbh Mela. There's thousands, millions and millions of people are going there. It will last. It started, and when it just started, just recently, maybe 17th of January, 16th or 17th of January, and it will end until Shivratri. That is next month. So, and ISKCON devotees are also there. They are in charge of distributing prasad. There's millions and millions plates of prasad will be distributed by our ISKCON devotees there. And there is a tent for preaching and kirtan and all this. And Bhagavad-gītā will be distributed. So there are so many devotees there doing the service in Mahakumbh Mela. And there are other devotees going also and preaching. So it's you see this Kumbh Mela is not happening just now. It's coming from time of Manu Avatar. From that time this Kumbh Mela is going on. So it's not only something happening now. So you see, this is how you see this parampara and this religious festivals are still going on, and the government is spending lots of money to make facilities for the people, and there is also very much protection, defense are there. And when people bath in Yamuna and Ganga, they make special that people don't go far away, that some accident can happen, somebody drown, so they have built a place where only there people can bath like that. So yeah, it's very glorious. Kumbh Mela, Mahakumbh Mela. So yeah, so devotees, our devotees are there. Prabhupada also went to this Mahakumbh Mela, and Prabhupada also bathed in the Prayag, Ganga. So it's a very good opportunity to preach there, yes. And because people go there to get mercy, to get purified, to hear sages, to learn some bhakti. So this is it's festival means to glorify the Lord. This is real festivals. Otherwise, there are no festivals. They are just sense enjoyment. Like we have festivals, Gaur Purnima, Nityananda. Now it will come. Now first will come Advaita Acharya's appearance there. Then comes Nityananda's appearance there. Then comes Gaur Purnima. Then comes Nasi Chaturdasi. 11th of May. It's not so far. Now January is nearly gone. February, March, April, 3 months. This Nasi Chaturdasi. So we have to really make it good festival. Prepare very early. Everybody should be inspired to help, and that we have a nice festival, because more and more people are coming every year. Now last year there were like 600 people. And when Nishingadev was installed, we had like 800 devotees here. 800 devotees. The festival was 3 days festival. Here, there's a garden there, roses there. This was the yagya. 5 yagyas was made, and 5 priests were there, and big yagya was made, and this installation was Nishingadev's installation. And it was very nice. He made rangolis and very nice decorations, flowers, and kundas were made, yagya kunda, and so to welcome the Lord. So the Lord came, and He's here. So to pratishta, pran pratishta, to put when the Lord came, it is called bimba. Deity, when it is not installed, it's called bimba. And then he was kept in that room until the temple is ready. And then installation, ceremonies were done, and then they invoke the Lord to come in this deity. The devotee pray to the Lord, please come and descend in this murti, and give blessings to your devotees, help them that they can serve you. So then the Lord is there now. He's in the Nishingadev, is himself there. So this is how, and it was 3 days festival, and first the eyes of Lord Nishingadev were closed. So they opened the eyes, and when you open the eyes of the Lord first time, you have to show him 5 auspicious items. So this first is Tulsi Maharani, mother cow, young girls, unmarried girls, married ladies, and then devotees. So this was, one by one was shown. We had a small cow, they brought it. They put a red carpet because otherwise the cow cannot walk, it's slippery, you know. And then cow was brought, Tulsi Maharani was brought, then young girls were standing here, you know. And then married ladies they were Brahmin initiated, so they went inside and came out from there. And then the roar of devotees, Haribol! And the Lord has the darshan of, the devotees has darshan of the Lord, and the Lord has the darshan of his devotees. 600, 700, 800 devotees. This temple was very small, you know, somehow. And at that time, this kitchen was not ready. So in the barn, they made a kitchen there, and they cooked there for nearly 3-4 days in the barn. Put big stones and big stoves and big pots, and was all done there in the Shoine. Kitchen was done. This kitchen was not there. Now we have festival kitchen. It was also not there. The down kitchen was not there. We were cooking at there in the guest house. You know, when you go left side, there are 2 rooms. One was the deity kitchen and one was the devotee kitchen, so small, you know. And you cannot cook there for 600, 700 devotees. And then so they put them. And then after the Lord was installed, then came winter. And still the kitchen was not ready. So we have to bring the offering from there to here. It's for Radha Madan Mohan and Nishingadev. So what we used to do is the breakfast offering. There is idli, sabji, halwa, chutney, laddus, what else? Idli, chutney, halwa, laddus, and some chickpeas. So we used to carry the pots, because if you serve in the plate, and if you bring from there, it's cold. So we take a big plate and put all the pots, and then bring them here, and we serve everything here. And idli, you know, big pot, we just bring the idli pot. Like this, it was going like nearly whole winter. And then by Lord's mercy, kitchen was ready. Nearly when the winter was nearly gone. So, and lunch offering, we did the same. And 6 o'clock offering in the evening, we did the same. We just carry the pots. Yeah. And so now, compared to that time and now, the snow is 4 times more at that time. You know, they make a little path, there is a snow like that. And there is just a little walking, and here is so much snow, and here is just a path to walk. And we have to walk there and bring the offerings. At that time we had lots of snow here. Now it's so much less compared to that times. It's like you are covered with, like, I mean, if I walk, I'm nearly here, you know, snow. And yeah, at that time I don't know if we had a really good tractor, but they were making just with a shovel a road like this, a path for walking, and put some salt and some sand that one can walk. Yeah. And so these are the festivals to bring the Lord. So in Vedic times, festivals are only meant for pleasing the Lord. So I have so many nice festivals. And by doing that festival, devotees are happy. They get so much mercy from the Lord. They get so much devotion to the Lord. That's why it's very important. So the festivals are festivals are meant for devotees to serve the Lord and to get mercy from the Lord. Yes. So when there is festival, don't run away. Stay and help. Some people, they say, oh, it's too much, too many people, I cannot. No. Try to stay. It's very happy, very nice. Yeah. Because, in this society, people like to be alone, no noise and just, So, but when you come to temple, there are always devotees and there is always so much going on. Yeah. It's very, very, very nice, pleasant. You are together. You're not in your room alone in front of the fence. No. So, okay. So Mahakumbh Mela ki jai. Nice. So are there any questions? Yeah.
Have you ever been at the Kumbh Mela? And if yes, have you got some experience?
No, I'm not there at any Kumbh Mela. I'm not. But these are the Shastras, the stories from the Shastras, which, to go to, it's very cold there, very cold. Yeah, in month of Magh in India, it's very cold. Yeah. But I think it's not so cold like many, many years ago. The climate has changed now. Yeah. You have to bath in Ganga, it's very cold water. Like in Mayapur, if you go and bath now, it's very cold water. But when you go in March, April, May, after May, the water is more pleasant, warm. People, devotees there who live there every day going to take bath in June, July, August. Can bath every day, because it's so hot, it's so pleasant to go and bath in Ganga. All these stories about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did so many pastimes in the Mother Ganga. He was going every day to school, and then the people complained that he is going in under the water, Brahmana pulling their legs when they are chanting mantras. And then Lord Chaitanya comes, his clothes are not wet. He said, look, my clothes are not wet. I was never there. So, I was not in Ganga, I was in school. They are just making stories, Mother. And then Mother said, okay, everything is okay. Yeah, so, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Vor allem sind